I think we will soon enough anyway, face a tremendous threat from without. And I believe, as the great Ronald Reagan once said, if we do not come together as a unified Earth, we will not withstand what's coming.
Okay, goddamn. So we got Navy Scientist Sal Pais, right? And he's making some bombshell motherfucking claims. We haven't seen much of this guy, but we're gonna be checking it out. Yet another person comes forth with some bold statement, some prediction, and this guy thinks we need to be a unified Earth if they get here. Is this like what they were talking about Ronald Reagan, right? Did he know something more when he said nothing would unite us like a threat from outer space? So this guy thinks the threat is imminent, right? You know, Louis Alexander's book, he thinks something is imminent as well. So it's really interesting seeing all these people come out. Guys, we cover every person that comes out, so make sure you subscribe, notifications on, comment, let me know your thoughts, like, and most importantly, share, because this helps the absolute most. So make sure you do that. And without further ado, get your snacks, get your popcorn. Make sure you stay till the end, because that's where all the best parts are. So yeah, we're trying to reach 500 subs. We upload every day, and let's watch this video.
I think we will soon enough anyway, face a tremendous threat from without. And I believe, as the great Ronald Reagan once said, if we do not come together as a unified Earth, we will not withstand what's coming.
Do you think it's already, I mean, you have these rumors of like, you know, the gray aliens sort of collecting biological samples.
I do not know. I truly do not know.
Why do you
There's
think we have
almost
imminent
this.
contact? Because that's a really big assertion.
Do you ascribe to the battlefield preparation hypothesis that the vehicles acting aggressively with fighter planes, that the vehicles, overflying
Of course
the
they're
missile
testing
fields
us.
and shutting missiles off?
Of course
That's
they're testing us.
Do
hostile.
you think so?
Oh, and that's why we should be very careful on putting all our money into reverse engineered ET craft, because they already have their own technologies. They know how to defeat their own thing.
Okay, so let's assume these are ET, right? Like, there's problems because there's hypotheses where they're from the ocean, they're from here, they've been here longer than us, a lot of people have said, with very high credibility. And there's a lot of things that overlaps and clash with other statements. Chris Bledsoe, connected to Tim Taylor, with so much credibility, so much connection with all these people, thinks it's God, it's motherfucking Jesus coming on Easter 2026, I think his prediction, which has a lot of credibility and people backing this up. And like, speaking of the pyramids of Giza or some shit, and the Sphinx and a star alignment, and there are some patches and forces in the US military, maybe in the Immaculate Constellation, where these things are displayed as symbols, insignia, whatever the fuck. So it's so weird how all these connect. Like, but if it's ET, like, if we use their own tech but only worse against them, I mean, if they are here from galaxies away, that must be, you know, how are we gonna fight against that? They probably have went through what we've went through and so much more to be able to make this, and we're just gonna have the worst versions of primitive versions of ancient beings take, right? I don't even know how the fuck that would work.
I truly think that one day we must unite the factions, because I think one day we shall have.
One day, you need now. What do you mean?
Listen, as soon as possible, because I think we have an external enemy. And by external enemy, I mean
Very external.
very external.
What are you talking about?
NHI.
NHI.
Okay, so we got the term NHI, enemy. Some people swear on their life, on everything they are, etc., that it's hostile, and some that it's good for us, they're gonna help us. So there's so many arguments overlapping. Is this part of the, if on the odd chance there's something on the way, they're gonna attack us, whatever, Is this a method of confusion, confuse them before attacking, or like if they're so smart and so far ahead, they would have anticipated anything we could do. They would be able to observe us in ways we wouldn't be able to think. And our primitive, new to us technology, they must run loops around it, right? And they have evolution, which made them even smarter, because to get to this point, you've got to go a long way, right? So there's just all these things to consider. And it's just, I don't even know how to fathom us in this scenario. You know, any chance? I don't know. Yeah.
There's a book out there.
Okay, what's the book?
Charles Ford, Book of the Damned.
Uh-huh.
It starts with very interesting words. It's, I believe we are property. ... Read that book. It's very interesting.
Sure. What's the
It's for your audience. Let them look into this. Little breadcrumbs.
we're property? So
We are property.
so we're already colonized.
What are we? Again, the whole idea of, are we a civilization with amnesia, as a certain gentleman,
Well,
Graham Hancock?
Graham Hancock, sure.